for Boxingego Rants. Now, I told you I was coming back with the ego thoughts, the ego rants, where I just get some stuff off my chest. And I wanted to do it regarding Terence Crawford. Now, Crawford, he did a thing. He fought Errol Spence Jr. He looked sensational in the fight. But I got some questions. I got some real life questions. Who do y'all, some of the Bud Buddies and diehard Terence Crawford fight fans, who do they want Crawford to fight? That's my true question. Because let's just analyze it in this video. Every name that gets mentioned outside of maybe one or so names that Crawford may mention himself, it seems like Crawford's fans don't want him to fight for various reasons. So let's go through the list. Canelo Alvarez. You know, when the name Canelo comes up, people are saying he's too big. That's fine, but Crawford's right-hand man, Shakur Stevenson, is saying that Terence Crawford could beat Canelo at any weight, and I made a separate video about it. But I'm not even so much worried about the Canelo because that's more of a freakish fight with the weight class jumping. But let's look at Errol Spence. Errol Spence, bad night in the office, he lost. It wasn't a good showing from Errol Spence. It looked nothing like the Errol Spence we are accustomed to paying our money to see and watch. And I don't know. I can't really justify it. Crawford got off on him and he won fair and square. However, I see a contingent of Crawford fans, and they're saying, nah, I don't want to see no Errol Spence rematch because he performed so poorly in the one big night, one fight type of scenario and showed very little, lost mostly all the rounds. Outside of round one, he lost pretty much every round, got dropped 3 times, and it was just an abysmal showing, right? And Crawford looked sharp, picked his spots, and the rest is history. So let me get this straight. You don't want to see Errol Spence Jr., right? Because Errol Spence didn't perform to your standards, and you're saying it'll be a repeat, even at 154. All right, fine. What about Jaron Boots Ennis? And Jaron Boots Ennis is young, fresh, different style, different attributes, different height, like everything. Switch hitter like Crawford. Tim Bradley and others are saying, oh, I don't want to see that. You know, he got to earn it. He got to fight Keith Thurman. He got to do this and that. So it's mind-boggling and perplexing to me. Who do you all want to see Crawford fight? That's a true question. It's not an argument. There's definitely no debate. That's a question. I truly want to know who you want to watch Crawford fight next, because Crawford has admittedly told in several interviews that he doesn't plan to continue too much longer, and his reign is coming to an end, and he's going to be looking at retirement and really wants to retire on top. So I think Crawford, the totality of his resume is not the deepest. You look at guys who are even younger than Crawford, like Canelo, they just overall got a deeper resume, right? And Danny Garcia, you look at his run at 40 versus Crawford's run at 40, et cetera, et cetera. So my thing is, I'm just curious, who do the Bud Buddies want Crawford to fight? I get it. He beat Errol Spence, you know, that's cemented in history. He's 2X champion. He has some options. But outside of Jermell Charlo, which Crawford himself said he wants that fight, I feel like I've seen Crawford fans refuse everybody else. And the reason why the Charlo fight is not likely, because Charlo's moving to 168 to fight Canelo. That's already done. That's already in stone. He's about to get stripped. So it won't even be an undisputed fight, even if he went back down to 54, because the WBO is going to strip him. But nonetheless, we still got to see what happens with him and Canelo and what he decides to do with his weight after that. So I'm truly, truly curious who the Bud Buddies want Crawford to fight next, because every name gets shut down, like Virgil Ortiz, Oscar De La Hoya pandered. And I'm not even saying these are some of the options that I want. I'm just asking a question. Virgil Ortiz got thrown out there and they're like, nah, he'll get chopped up. He can't even get through training camp. Okay, fine. Who do you want to see Bud fight? It's that simple. Because you know, the options that I'm hearing sound very unrealistic. Like Floyd Mayweather, who's almost 50, he's not going to fight Crawford. Why would he already has an illustrious career? Why would he fight and he's not even active? It's just dumb. I'm not even spending no energy on that. But it's like people like myself have said, Bud Crawford resume is rather light. He didn't get the big boastful names that he could gloat about until the Errol Spence fight. That's one name, right? And it's like almost as if Crawford fans want Crawford to continue and go back to more of the top ranked diet of fighters that he had, where there was like a couple cool fighters or past prime fighters, things like that. And that doesn't make sense. I think Crawford personally should strike while the iron's hot, sensational performance, build from that, and use this attention. He's never really received this level of respect and attention in the game that he got from beating a quality guy like Errol Spence. Build from that. But it's like the Crawford fans, from what I'm seeing, they almost don't want him to build from that. They don't want him to fight Jaron Ennis. Like if he fought Jaron Ennis and whooped him, then he fought Jaron Ennis and whooped him. My thing is this: how is it any worse than fighting Mean Machine, coming off of a draw to Ray Robinson? That was his mandatory too. So why is that allowed, but Jaron Ennis is out of the question and he's not ready and all this other stuff? Guess what? David Avanesian wasn't ready. David Avanesian's not, like, put David Avanesian in with Jaron Boots Ennis and tell me what happens. And again, this is not just about like finding an opponent that could beat Crawford, but it's about a competition. If Crawford is the goods and the best ever, then he has to just continue to prove that. It's that simple. But it seems like the Crawford fans want him to almost fight Floyd and, you know, Jermell, who could lose to Canelo. It's a possibility. Canelo will definitely be the favorite. I'm not really understanding the vision. So hopefully you guys could clarify that in the comments section. Who do you want to see Bud fight? It's a question. Ego Rants. Introducing Super Thanks. Right here on the official Boxingego YouTube. Super Thanks allows you, the viewers, to show a little bit of extra gratitude, which enables me as a full-time content creator to push out the content you need in the world of boxing. Underneath all the videos, you will see a heart with the $sign in it. You can enter any amount that you find suitable as a super thanks. A brand new interactive and colorful way to get your comments highlighted and noticed by not only myself, but other people on the YouTube platform. Super thanks, a unique and cool way to show and applaud us full-time content creators. Hopefully you guys enjoy the content. Super thanks. The future is now. The Hibernation 5s by Kenichi Bear. Hybrid gaming and lifestyle headphones. Out of the box, you can connect to any console or PC. Bluetooth ready with a low latency USB adapter, color RGB, and extreme bass mode. The Hibernation 5s adjust to you. Whether you need a gaming, travel, gym, or lifestyle headphones, the Hibernations got you covered. The new Hibernation 5s, link in the description. Customize the way you hear the world. Welcome to the nation. Are you tired of your YouTube videos not getting any views? Well, consider TubeBuddy. I've used TubeBuddy for years to scale up my YouTube channel. Now we're sitting over 200,000 subscribers. TubeBuddy is a browser extension that offers a ton of built-in productivity and time-saving services to take your channel to the next level. Use my link in the description to get started with TubeBuddy and level up your channel faster. We working.